From the Long Beach Ice Arena in Long Beach, New York, LI Sports Network presents the New York State High School Hockey Championships. And tonight we have Bethpage taking on West Seneca. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Peter Schwartz, joined by Brendan Yerkes, and we're getting set to continue a long day of hockey, not just here in Long Beach, in Great Neck as well, but here on the Scholastic end of the bracket. Another big game here between Bethpage and West Seneca as we head towards the quarterfinals and the semifinals in the championship this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a long day of hockey for sure. This is game number 5 for me, game number 5 of the day, and you know, we've had a lot of great games. I think these are two teams that, for Bethpage, they won their first game at 5-2. They pulled away in the end. They wouldn't want to go up with the 2-0 record, where West Seneca's on the other side. They lost their first game. They lost big, playing a really good Belmore Merrick team. I think they definitely want to bounce back, not fall down 0-2 and win this game.
This is a Bethpage team that in the Nassau County High School playoffs had to play a quarterfinal game against Half Hollow Hills. Very short-handed, losing a lot of players to their travel tournament. Now they're going to get ready for this second game. Short-handed again. They already came into this game without Nick Marola, who had a broken collarbone, and in this morning's game they lose Michael Labosco to a separated shoulder. So a little bit short-handed, but they seem like they're a confident group heading into this one.
Yeah, definitely. They had a big win against that City Honors team, which we just saw in the last game, and that was close for a while. But you know, they jumped out to a big start and were able to hold on. I think that's what's going to make them confident.
Of course, Bethpage, you look at their top player, Marco Lissico, during the course of the regular season, had highlight reel goal after highlight reel goal. And for West Seneca, from the Western New York High School Hockey League, some of their top players include Carson Vetter, who had 6 goals and 8 assists, 14 points in the regular season. Jacob Cieslik had 14 goals, 3 assists, 17 points during the regular season, so both teams getting ready to go. It's been a long day, very tiring. I know you guys have been here all day. I've been sitting in the parking lot for about a half an hour waiting for a parking spot, waiting for that last game to let out. So it's been a very exciting time here for the States.
Yeah, these hockey games are great, especially when you get the best from different divisions around the state and matchups that you don't usually get. Usually, you know, here in Nassau, you get only Nassau versus Nassau and stuff like same thing. So you get these state tournaments. It's fun to see different regions kind of compete against each other.
So we are set to go here in just a matter of moments. Bethpage in their gold uniforms, blue and white trim. West Seneca in uniforms I could say kind of resemble the old Hartford Whalers a little bit, with their dark blue uniforms, green and gray and white trim.
Definitely a throwback there. I like the green helmets.
Very interesting look by West Seneca.
City Honors was rocking some yellow gold mustard helmets in the game earlier.
I know. I was watching it on my car on the phone, waiting to find out when there were going to be cars pulling out so I can get in. And we are underway here in Long Beach Ice Arena. The scene: Bethpage against West Seneca. Here's Lissica moving in. Took a bump from Alvarez. Lissica in the corner again, out to the point. Mavroukis tried to send it down low, and here comes West Seneca back the other way. Puck taken in behind the goal. Whacked around in front. There was right away a good shot on goal there by Vittoria. And a save by Belize comes all the way down, back to play it. Alvarez sends it around. Went past Vetter to the half wall. Lissica got it out to the point for Morgan. He got a shot on goal there, and there's a save. Puck played at the blue line, now to center ice. West Seneca dumped it in, went for a line change. Now Lissica in his own zone for Bethpage, circling. Still highlight reel goal for me from Marco Lissica earlier this season in the regular season game, an end-to-end rush in overtime to win a game. Puck in behind the goal, McAuliffe. Out to the point, Kelly sends it down the half wall, goes in behind the goal, McAuliffe. battling for it there. Wilczak sent it around out to the point. Morgan fired it right back in. Bethpage putting on a little pressure. Shot on goal and a save. We're going to have a face-off to the left of the goaltender, Jonathan Larson.
Yeah, good end-to-end action. Both sides, both teams getting some shots on net to start it off. Nobody taking full control yet.
17-minute periods here in the States.
The ice cut after the second period, just that one.
Off the draw. West Seneca out to center. Puck played into the zone. Now here's Morgan for the Golden Eagles. Up to center. Kelly played it in, but the Trojans back the other way. Near side, it goes into the corner. Cieslik went after it. There's some bumping behind the wall. Licarenzos got it up the boards. And now Bethpage on the move. Licarenzos with a shot. Save by Larson. And the puck played back out to center. Here's Kelly. Plays it in. Inside the blue line. Licarenzos in the corner. Played it up the wall. Kelly fires it right back in. Goes into the corner. Licarenzos tries to get it in front. Rebound shot. Save again by Larson. Rebound shot side of the goal. McAuliffe couldn't get a stick on it. And the puck played out to center. Here comes West Seneca. Mavroukis played it back out. Here's Priori to center. Priori plays it across the line. Towards the slot, racing after it there was Oppenheimer. And a goal here for West Seneca, and they take a 1-0 lead.
And just after all that chaos happening down in the other end, in their end, they take it down, and in the corner, just thrown on net. You never know what could happen, and it ends up in the back of the net. See the shot here?
Oh, near side, beating Belize.
It's a weird angle there. That's their first lead of the tournament, West Seneca.
So West Seneca grabs the 1-0 lead. Little past the 2-minute mark, the 3-minute mark of this first period. Puck shot in, Larson makes the save. Puck played across, they're looking for Spanos, tipped out by Swartwood to center. And Golden Eagles shoot it right back in. West Seneca sends it right back in. The pass was too far for Priori. He couldn't get it. Kelly behind his own goal. And now Marco Lissica. Lissica plays it far side, and the Golden Eagles go to work. Holman to the point. Kelly. Oh, to Spanos, and he fanned on the shot just off his stick blade. And the Trojans able to send it up the boards, not out. Morgan sends it right back in. In behind the goal, Lissica. Strong on the puck, Holman sends it towards the net, and it's knocked down in the slot again. Lissica couldn't get his blade on it. Now he's got it in the circle, fires a shot, whistles around the boards. Played right back in by Sheehan, out to the point, and it's cleared out by Swartwood all the way down. Not far enough for icing, and Morgan will play it there for Bethpage. Well, Brendan, it certainly looks like Bethpage has had the better of the play, and they're behind 1-0.
That's just how it goes sometimes. You know, they're generating a lot of chances, just trying to throw it at the net. I think they need to slow it down a little bit and look for the open man.
Puck played, hand pass, and it'll be a face-off back in the West Seneca end of the ice. Looked like it was Adam Catlin who scored that goal for West Seneca. We're waiting to see if we get the official word, if he was actually the person who knocked it in. Couldn't see there was a scrum in front of the net. We'll get official confirmation of that as soon as we see it. Here's Morgan to the near side, Holman across the line. Top of the circle, fires a shot, goes in behind the goal. Larson may have gotten a piece of it. Puck goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off in the West Seneca end.
Yeah, I like the response from Bethpage after giving up the goal. They've controlled the play since then, worked it around, and looking to continue here another ozone face-off.
It'll be Licorenzos on the draw against Cieslik. I went to college in Buffalo, so I know people in Western New York are used to the cold weather. But I'm looking across the ice and I see a West Seneca coach wearing shorts, and it's pretty cold in here. I'm a little uncomfortable seeing somebody in shorts in an ice-cold ice rink.
Yeah, they've been here for a long time today, so.
Here comes Homan, face-off circle, makes a move, comes in, fires a shot, he scores! Matthew Homan ties the game at 1.
What a goal that was. An individual effort to make a beautiful toe drag move, cut back, and then put it off the post and in. That's how you do it, Homan.
Yeah, he was not feeling well this week, and there was a concern by head coach Jeff Schmier that perhaps he might not be available for today's games, but obviously played in the opener this morning, and now he scores a big goal there to tie this game at 1. Licorenzos tried to play it in further. Now he's got it back, top of the circle, now to the half wall. Ducks his shoulder, goes in behind the goal. Comes out the other way, out to the point. Sheehan sends it back into the corner. Homan in behind the goal. Here's a shot from the near side, whistles around the boards. Kelly sends it right back into the corner. Homan's got it behind the goal. Lost it as Cieslik played it there in the corner. Licorenzos for Bethpage. Out towards the line. It's going to be tipped out to center. Here comes West Seneca. Here's Catlin. Sends it on goal. Belize makes the save, and he will hold on. Well, we saw, I'm sorry, Brendan, but just to follow up on your point from before, the reaction from Bethpage to the West Seneca goal, and they haven't stopped since they tied the game out, too, because now Bethpage continues to put a lot of pressure on.
This is the first face-off that we've had in the Bethpage zone since they've given up that goal, so definitely the response you want to see.
By the way, when I found out that I was working with you, I was pretty excited because I haven't worked with someone who has actually played a game at UBS Arena.
Yeah.
Here's Lissica coming in to the faceoff circle, tips in front, and a save by Larson on the doorstep. Lissica setting up an opportunity. We're going to take a look at this again, Brendan.
Yeah, I don't know how that one didn't go in. I think it was a great pass across by Lissica. His teammate couldn't get a stick on it, and I think that's what it was. It bounced off of, it must have been a skate or something. Yeah, his skate, and he couldn't corral it and get it into the net. If it was on a stick, that would have been right into the net.
Almost a lead for Bethpage. Wadika sends it into the corner. Puck played by Alvarez around the boards, comes to the near side. Out to the point, Bethpage can't hold it in, but Lissica takes it away, and now he lost it again, and the Trojans back across the line. Vetter is ahead of the play, and will have no further play. But congratulations to you and your Hofstra teammates on getting a chance to play at UBS Arena last week.
Yeah, thank you. It was really an awesome experience to be able to do that and just be on the Islanders bench, and the whole thing was just great. It would have been cool to score a goal, but we'll definitely take just playing the game there.
I was very excited that I knew somebody that was playing in the game because I stayed with my son to watch a little bit of the game after.
Yeah, I know. I saw you around at the game. I was like, I wonder maybe you'll be sticking around.
Well, that had to have been a thrill.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun time. Hopefully we can do it again in the future.
So we got a little problem with the net, the Bethpage goal in behind Belize. I guess they're checking to make sure there's no holes in the net. They might have seen something earlier in the period.
It doesn't look to be about the net coming off because we have had issues with that throughout the games today. The net's coming off fairly easily. In our last game, we had a goalie whose skate blade came out and needed to be adjusted. Now we have a netting issue, so lots of different things going on here in the New York State tournament.
There's also the club end of the bracket that's taking place in Great Neck. We've got all the games right here on NYS Sports Network, whether they're the Scholastic games here at Long Beach or the club games going on at Great Neck. So you want to stay with us all weekend long for all of the action. I'll drop in and out for a little bit of it.
Everyone else will be around. Next game's here at Long Beach, I think, again early tomorrow morning, and Great Neck as well.
Yeah, I'll be calling lacrosse tomorrow morning and hockey elsewhere tomorrow night, but I'll be back with you guys on Sunday after tonight's second game later on as well. So still a lot of hockey left to go here at Long Beach Ice Arena, and they're still working on that net down to our right.
It's got to be a netting issue. Looks like the referee's trying to tie something up there. Maybe some
Is this something you think that the officials learn how to do in their training in addition to making the right calls on the ice? Are they trained in how to fix the nets?
Yeah, I once actually was a referee for a short time because I wasn't for me, but they did always say, you know, have an extra skate lace around because in case there's a hole in it. You know, you always see the referees, especially at the NHL level, when they come on the ice, they always do that tug on the net and make sure there's no holes in it.
A stop at Home Depot on the way to the game and pick up some cord.
I've never actually seen a hole in a net during a game, but
well, it looks like they've got it all adjusted and fixed. Now we're going to have a face-off outside the Bethpage line. Lissica and Vetter will take the draw. And now they're going to send Lissica out of the face-off dot. McAuliffe will take it instead. Now McAuliffe wins the draw back to Kelly. And Kelly tries the far side. Back to play it is Moran. That pass picked off by Lissica. Waited for his teammates to get on side. And the puck is ragged back towards Kelly. Up to Lissica, but the play broken up there nicely by Vetter. But now here's a almost hit Wadika free in on a breakaway. Wadika had to go into the corner to try and get it. McAuliffe bumps in behind the goal. Vetter will send it around the boards. Puck played out. Here's Wadika. Shot deflected by McAuliffe. Wide of the mark. Here's Lissica dancing in the face-off circle. Alvarez tried to play it. McAuliffe comes out from the corner, sends one, and Larson deflects it out of play. We'll have a face-off in the West Seneca end. Are they going to bring this face-off outside? So I guess Larson did not get a piece of that, Brendan. McAuliffe shot it right over top of the glass.
Yeah, it looks like it. I was wondering if they're maybe calling a penalty there. There are two guys down below in front, arm up in the air, but just bringing the face-off out of the zone.
The only player in either of the penalty boxes is West Seneca backup goalie Hayden Dawson, just hanging out in the West Seneca penalty box. Off the draw, Spanos bangs it off the boards, doesn't go very far. Lorenzo's right in front, and Larson able to cover up and make the save. Here's Spanos. Tried to dump it in. The puck really kind of got caught there on the glass and didn't go anywhere, and it actually turned into a scoring chance.
Yeah, it always works out when you kind of throw it towards the net because anything can happen. Cause some net front problems.
Lorenzo's wins the draw. Puck sent on goal, and again, Larson makes the save, and he'll hold on with less than 9 minutes to go in this first period. A 1-1 tie. West Seneca scored first. Bethpage came back to tie, and that's where we stand right now. This game preceded by a dramatic comeback by Long Beach in the third period over City Honors, winning that game 5-4. And now Bethpage and West Seneca tied at 1. Crossed the line. Lorenzo's towards the net. There's a save by Larson. Nice move by Lorenzo's. Morgan fires a shot. Went wide of the mark, although Larson might have gotten a stick on that one. In the corner they go. Vetter is there in the corner. Puck comes around. Here's a stuff attempt by Lorenzo's side of the goal. And Larson made the save. Cieslik was right there to help protect him as the puck was frozen.
Yeah, almost got that one through, too. He wasn't in net, wasn't pinned fully down with this pad. He kind of just a skate against the post. It was almost wrapped around and jabbed in, but he was able to get down and then eventually cover it.
Off the draw, puck sent towards the line, not out. Morgan sends it back in for the Golden Eagles of Bethpage into the corner. McCann is there. There's Lissica with a shot. Deflected in front, goes in behind the goal. Holman plays inside the goal. Boy, a bad bounce. Came right out in front of the net. And West Seneca breathing a sigh of relief there. Puck to the near side. And the Trojans are able to get it out to center ice. On the puck there is Kamerzak. And Lissica plays it back in his own zone. He'll start to skate to center, down the near side. Look at him go, across the blue line, into the face-off circle, makes a move, fires a shot that just went wide. Centering pass in front, comes out to the point. Morgan fires a shot, deflected right on by Lissica, and Larson made the save. And now we've got some physical stuff with Lissica there in the corner, and now getting into it there also McCann for Bethpage, trying to catch the West Seneca players involved in there as well.
Yeah, it looks like McCann skated over trying to do some taunting, but, you know, just what goes on. And after the play, net front battle, early on in this one, so we'll see how that escalates as we go on. Because it hasn't been the most physical game to start out.
These tournament games, when you involve teams that haven't played each other all season, tend to be a little bit on the physical side because they both want to show each other what they were all about during the season, but we have not seen that so far yet in this contest. Out to the point, comes out to center, and Bethpage has to try and play it back on their own end. Here's Morgan down the near side. Morgan crossed the line, McCann goes after it, puck along the half wall. And here's Morgan, backhands one towards Holman, and we're going to have a penalty. And for the first time in this game, we're going to have a power play, and it's going to go to Bethpage.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what these power plays have in store. See if the special teams can be a big factor in this one. It's only one-to-one, but with Bethpage running the offense and having the puck in the West Seneca defensive zone this entire time, giving them an extra man might be a dangerous play.
Nathan Raniero is off for 2 minutes. And Bethpage to the power play here with less than 7 minutes to go in the opening period. Kelly inside the blue line, fires a shot. It goes wide of the mark. Lissica's got it along the half wall. Oh, he lost it out to the point. But Kelly's able to keep it in play to Holman in behind the goal. Holman chips it to Licarenzos on the near side. Licarenzos to the half wall. Now up top. Now here's Lissica. Lissica back to Licarenzos at the line. Tried to feed it back to Lissica, but the puck is taken away and sent all the way down. Valise plays it up to Kelly as a West Seneca player goes down in behind the goal. Here comes Lissica from the slot. Fired a shot, but fanned on it a bit. And now Lissica sent down to the ice hard. Now Holman dancing, side of the goal. There's a shot saved by Larson. Puck is played out and back to neutral ice and back into the Bethpage and to the ice.
That was a big hit on Lissica in the corner.
Now Lissica, let's see how he answers that big hit. Let's see if we get one of those end-to-end rushes here. Lissica to center. Lissica has to circle back because the play would have been offside. Now here he comes again to the face-off circle. Fires a shot. Pad save there by Larson. Goes back into the corner. 38 seconds to go on the power play. Holman into the corner. Lissica in behind the goal. Lissica to Holman, side of the goal. There's a shot that goes in behind the net. Lissica comes out in front, fires one. There's a save by Larson. He doesn't see it. It's loose in the crease. They bang away at it, but I think they just blew the whistle.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. Right earlier, Holman was right in front with the puck. He didn't seem like he was ready for it, and he couldn't get it home. But then after, jumps out to that shot, tries to squeak through, but and way to cover it. A lot of chaos in front of the net. The referees blew the whistle. Was it covered or was it not? Too many bodies to tell, but
there's a look at Marco Lissica. 20 goals, 18 assists, and 38 points during the regular season. Just a spectacular player to watch. He plays travel hockey for the Long Island Gulls. Face-off win for Bethpage. Here's Lissica at the point. Lissica sends it down the half wall. Here's Holman. Near side Kelly. Fires a shot right on. The save. Rebound. Licarenzos takes a whack at it. And the puck is cleared all the way down.
Great job by West Seneca to contain everything in front and clear and kill off the penalty.
Now Lissica circling in his own zone. The power play is over. Both teams back to full and even strength. And the puck played down the near side. Licarensos will go to chase it. Oh, hit from behind. And that's going to be a serious penalty. And Lissica goes to take a whack at that player. And it looks like, see who that was that committed the penalty. That's got to be, I would think that's got to be a 5-minute penalty.
I would agree with you, Peter.
And that is Adam Catlin. No, that's not Catlin. Who's going to the box? Let's see who steps in there. It looks like that's Jude Alvarez that committed the penalty.
Waiting for our official word from the rink.
If it's not a 5, it's probably going to be a 2 and 10.
Yeah.
So far, nothing up on the scoreboard just yet. If you're Bethpage, I mean, you got to be thinking you lost Labasco in the first game today to a questionable penalty, and now you see that happen. It was Licarensos who's getting the attention on the bench.
Just got to put yourself, just protect yourself. No, obviously you can't see that hit coming. That's why it's such a dangerous play when you're facing the boards and the numbers are out. We just want to make sure you're playing smart and safe hockey.
It's an unnecessary part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's saying you can't go in there and play a physical game, but when they hit somebody who's defenseless from behind, it's just it shouldn't be part of the game. It's only a 2-minute penalty, but we're going to have to check the official box score to see if it's a 2 and a 10. We'll see if that player comes right now. They're actually going to send another player into the penalty box to serve the 2, so it's got to be a 2 and a 10.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the right call.
Just a ridiculous decision by Alvarez to commit a penalty like that. So Bethpage right back to the power play. Lissica in his own end of the ice, circles in behind his goal. And he'll start it out. And it's not like, Brendan, it's not like Bethpage can retaliate. It's a 1-1 game. They're trying to get the lead here and win the game.
Yeah, just play. There's ways to play physical and be smart. I mean, if hits from behind happen accidentally sometimes, that didn't look like an accident to me.
Here's Lissica moving in. Lissica fires a shot, and it goes in! I heard a clink. It might have gone in off the goalpost, but Marco Lissica has given Bethpage a 2-1 lead. So Bethpage, after falling behind 1-0, have scored consecutive goals to take a 2-1 lead as we head towards 4 minutes to go in this opening period. Off the draw, puck played center ice. Here's McCullough, takes it across the line, able to make his way around Moran into the corner. Moran will track it down for West Seneca in the corner, plays it up the wall. Puck is played out to center, not quite, played right back in, and Bethpage regains possession, but they lose it at center ice. Now McCullough at the line, has it taken away. Here's Oppenheimer. Now here's Sheehan stealing it for Bethpage. Try to play it up along the wall. Those boards are sticking tonight, not much give on those boards. A couple of times Bethpage has tried to clear, and the puck just seems to be sticking against the boards.
Yep.
Sheehan plays it far side. There's a shot, score! And Bethpage takes a 3-1 lead on the goal from Wanaka.
Look how quickly things can shift. Just a minute later, it's now the second goal, and it's 3-1 for Bethpage. Perfectly placed shot, walking in. Given these guys so talented on Bethpage all this time and space, they're going to take advantage and find the holes in the net.
Well, Tyler Wadika scored 4 goals during the regular season, gives the Golden Eagles a 2-goal advantage. 3-1 Bethpage. So they shook off the tough start, giving up the opening goal. Now we have a hand pass at center ice. And we'll have a face-off. Well, going back to your point right after West Seneca scored, you made the point that you liked how Bethpage reacted to that goal, and they haven't stopped since then.
Yeah, I feel the puck has barely even been in their own zone. They've just been in the offensive zone, just cycling the puck around, taking shots. And if you just keep doing that, the goals will come, and they have.
Here's Kamerzak, sent it in, goes in behind the goal. Bethpage clears it around to the half wall. Vetter was in there for West Seneca. Now here's Morgan behind his own goal. Dangerous play, lost it. Puck is loose in the slot, and the Golden Eagles come away with it. Here comes McAuliffe into the faceoff circle. Centering pass to Morgan just off his stick and cleared out. The Bethpage continues to put the pressure on Wadika, who just scored in the corner. Sends one on the goal, it almost sneaks in, but Larson was able to keep it out. Now Sheehan holds it in at the half wall. Now they'll try to track it down on the far side. Gets it out to the point. Here's a shot from McAuliffe. Is a save in front. We've got a whistle. And let's see, that puck might have been played with a high stick, Brendan.
Yeah. Bethpage continuing to do what they've been doing, just cycling in the offensive zone. They looked up quicker. They had Woodica when they were carrying it out of their own zone. Up on the right side, the far side, all alone, he could have went in for a potential breakaway. They weren't able to see him.
So the faceoff's going to come outside the West Seneca blue line. And the Golden Eagles come to center. In behind the goal. Spanos shoots it in behind the net. Going back to play it there was Catlin. Sends it around the wall. Chipped out by Riccio. Riccio sent it across the line. And now we're going to have a whistle and a penalty coming up to Bethpage. And it looks like that's going to be Jack Kelly who's going to go, and he can't believe it.
Is that going to be interference in that one?
No, they're going to give him a roughing penalty.
Yeah, I think honestly what it is he stuck his arms out. I know that's what they try to slow down on. I don't know if maybe he stepped out too far wherever the puck was, but I think when you extend your arms like that, that's what they typically call.
And Kelly's pleading to the official. He had his hands over his helmet several times, and now the official over talking to Jeff Schmier, the head coach. And obviously this is not an argument that Bethpage is going to win. What's done is done. It's a penalty.
See if West Seneca can get back into this game with this power play opportunity. Right at the end of this first period, too. Very important.
1:45 to go in the period, so barring a power play goal here in the last 1:45 of the period, there'll be a brief extension into the second period of this power play. Lissica tries to break away shorthanded, lost the puck, and the Trojans back to center. Here's Vetter across the line. Vetter to the half wall, into the corner, bounces it off the wall out to the point. There's a shot that whistles wide of the mark, comes out to the other point. Here's Catlin, puck sent across to the circle. Vetter goes after it, but Lissica beats him to the puck, and Lissica takes it away and tries to flip it around the boards. Now he's got control, and he skates to center, taken down from behind, bothered, almost went down. Lissica to Licarenzo's, back to Lissica, fires a shot, and a save by Larson. Puck is still loose. Licarenzo's turns around, fires a shot. That's deflected out of play.
That was quite the sequence with Lissica and Grados. I mean, the two of them.
How did Lissica not go down? Basically, the guy jumped on top of his back.
Yeah, he just powered through, it seems like, and he just didn't seem bothered by it. I mean, now he's pleading his case to the official as well, but he was able to make it through, and they were able to get 3 passes across, and just a great save made by the goaltender there.
Not to bring up something silly, but it kind of looked like back in the day, like a wrestler jumping on top of Andre the Giant trying to bring him down. I'm like, I couldn't understand that.
He's just taking him along for the ride, I guess.
So 111 on the power play, 56 seconds in the period. Out to the point, Morgan fires a shot just wide. Lorenzo's fires one off the rebound, comes around the boards to the near side. Out to the point, Sheehan tried to keep it in. Back to play it is Riccio. Lissica meets him there. Here's Lorenzo's. Can Lissica hold it in? He does. 33 seconds to go. Down low to Lorenzo's. Lorenzo's takes a high hit, no call there. And West Seneca can't get it out. Lissica with the steal to Lorenzo's in front. Back in and shot. He scores! A short-handed goal, and Bethpage takes a 4-1 lead.
What a pass from Lissica. He keeps it in the zone, and then he's able to find Lorenzo's down low all alone, and beautifully over two defenders, and then backhand it home. What a play.
Stavros Lorenzo's, who plays travel hockey for the Royals, 19 goals during the regular season. And Bethpage is rolling now, up 4-1 after they gave up the opening goal of the game.
Yeah, short-handed goal there, no doubt, too.
Here's Lissica again to the face-off circle. Side of the goal, sends one across the crease and out the other way. As Cieslik to center, across the line, has it taken away from him. And Lissica behind his own goal, 7 seconds to go in the period, and he'll just dump it to center. Back to play it is Wilczak, sends it to the far side, and that brings us to the end of the first period. And the score at the end of 17 minutes, it's it's Bethpage 4 and West Seneca 1 on LI Sports Network. Peter Schwartz, Brendan Yerkes back at Long Beach Ice Arena. We head to period 2. And Bethpage with a 4-1 lead over West Seneca. West Seneca will have 15 seconds of power play time remaining. If you're just joining us, West Seneca scored the opening goal of the game. And Bethpage has come right back with 4 straight goals, including a shorty near the end of the first period. Holman dancing down the right side. In behind the goal, took a hit. Wilczak sends it around the boards to the far side. Now Lissica will rag it back into his own zone. Power play is over for West Seneca. Both teams back to full and even strength. And the Trojans try to get something going here. Pass far side, picked up by Morgan. Had to wait for his teammates to clear the zone and was able to send it in. Holman's going to go into the corner. Priori was there to try and get it for West Seneca. Now Sheehan sends it far side, goes in behind the goal. Wilczak back to play it. Lissica took it away, sent it around the corner. Here's Holman in the corner to Lissica behind the goal. Thought about a stuff attempt, took it back the other way. Takes a hit behind the boards. Holman's there for the Golden Eagles. Holman to the slot, sends it back out to the point for Kelly. Sends one towards the corner, deflected out to the point. Sheehan kept it in. Goes in behind the goal. Wilczak sent it around to the corner. But Holman got it there for Bethpage, and now finally, West Seneca able to get it out to center. Priori tries to take it away, puck ahead of him, and Bolie sends it to the near side of Kelly. And here comes Bethpage the other way. Here's Lissica with a delayed penalty and now a whistle, and there's going to be a penalty on Bethpage. Is Kelly going to go off again?
Looks like it. I mean, Bethpage might be up a lot, but they still got to keep their cool and not take all these penalties. They're being a little too aggressive in the wrong way, where they're, after play is getting a little chippy. I saw at the end of the first period, Lissica was doing the same, slashing on his back check, and just a lazy slash is just going to get you a penalty.
So that sends West Seneca right back to the power play as Kelly goes to the box. Yeah, I would imagine, when Kelly gets back to the bench, and Jeff Schmier probably have a little chat with him. Listen, relax. We got the 4-1 lead here. Let's just settle down, not take stupid penalties, and get them back in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Some players get, you get involved in the emotion of the game, and you take things a little too personally, where you just got to calm down and just play your game.
Well, I can understand. I mean, they were not happy about the hit on Lissica early. They were not happy about the hit on Licorenzos, but they've answered that nicely with 4 goals, and now is not the time to get the extracurricular activity involved. You still have a lot of hockey left to play here, 15 minutes to go in period 2.
Yeah, you don't want to potentially get yourself suspended or kicked out of these games.
Well,
you got important ones.
You got potentially 3 more games after this, so you got to try and hold your cool. Now to the point. That was Catlin who sent it into the corner. Now in behind the goal. Minute 18 to go on the power play for West Seneca. Puck sent around the boards. Here's Kamirzak. He sent it into the far corner. Going to track it down there was Vittoria. Puck around to the near side. Again, it's Cieslik. Sent it in behind the goal to Vetter. Vetter's got it right there. Into the corner, back to Vetter in behind the net. Good defense here by West Seneca. There was a pass out in front, a save by Lissica, and the puck comes to Holman. A shorthanded attempt here, trickles towards the goal, and goes into the corner. Bethpage, very close there to a second shorthanded goal of this game. Here's a puck that's fired wide, comes around the boards, half wall, puck sent right back in. Morgan played it to center. Licorenzos tracks it down in the corner, takes it behind the goal. Centering pass, Lissica fires one, and there's a pad save by Larson. And the puck cleared down the ice. That's going to be an icing while they were on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, that was just... I feel like there was better offensive chances for Bethpage than there were for West Seneca on their West Seneca power play. Just every time that they're out on the ice, it's incredible to watch Lissica and everyone else just keep it in and just generate chances out of what seems to be nothing.
I like the musical choices here tonight so far. That was just Rockstar by Nickelback that was just being played. There's a shot right on, and they continued it.
They heard you.
They must be listening to the broadcast there in the penalty box. Now McCullough on the draw. Lissica backhands one down the wall into the corner. McCullough tracks it down. Now he sends it in behind the goal. Here's Wadika, centering pass. Here's a shot. Score! Marco Lissica with his second goal of the game, and it's 5-1.
I just feel like Lissica hasn't come off the ice. He's been involved in every single play. It's when he gets it again in the slot, rips it, top right corner. You can't do it any better than that.
You just can't give this guy that kind of space. And I know he's physical on the puck. He's very tough. We saw a guy basically jump on his back earlier in the game and couldn't bring him down. But you just can't ignore him. And you look at this right off the faceoff. Comes in the right side. He's so strong and such a good skater. Puck goes in behind the goal. Wadika tried to center. It comes out to the half wall. Kelly right there. Now Wadika back to Kelly, who goes in behind the goal. And here's Lissica in the slot, fires a shot, he scores! That's the hat trick! Marco Lissica does it again!
2 goals on the same shift, and basically the exact same play. The puck jumps out to him in the slot. He has time to settle it down, Lissica, and he just fires it home. This time not as high, but he finds right where to do it and squeezes it past the goaltender. I just feel like he has been on the ice this entire time.
He's like on another planet right now.
This is starting to get out of hand quick.
And what you just hope, Brendan, listen, you know you play the sport. You just hope it doesn't get to the point where we see the nonsense. As here's a centering pass and a save by Belize. And West Seneca can't believe it.
Yeah, what a great save by Belize. Getting down, diving across in the butterfly. And it's a good way to generate a chance by West Seneca, move the puck around, but just that diving play, just nothing seems to be going right for them right now.
That was Catlin with the centering pass, and they could not believe that that puck did not get past Mateo Belize. Puck played at center. Priori tried to send it in, took a bump along the wall. Oppenheimer tried to play it further, but Bethpage comes out to center. Lorenzo's dancing towards the slot. Puck chipped away from him, and it's Priori who got it to center. And Oppenheimer off sides at the Bethpage line.
Yeah, to finish your point from before, you never want to see it get to nonsense. You know, even if it's a game that ends in blowout fashion where it's by a lot, you don't want to see guys running at each other or just playing dirty. You want to just be a clean hockey game. Nobody gets injured unnecessarily. We're gonna play or just keep it cool, just play hockey.
Off the draw, a little bit of a scrum there at the blue line. Puck to the far side, Vittoria, centering pass in front, knocked away, and Bethpage back out to center with speed. Lorenzo's dumps it in. Meets with Vetter behind the goal, they both go down. Puck chipped into the corner. Kelly forechecks, gets the puck in behind the goal. Kelly to the far side, to the slot. Kelly fires a shot, he scores! Jake Kelly!
That whole sequence from Kelly, what a play. Pinches up as the defenseman. Looked like a little bit of a risky play, but he thought he could get there. Did, and then took it all the way around himself, behind the net, through the far circle, up into the slot, and ripped it.
What a great play all the way around there by Jake Kelly.
Bethpage is pouring it on right now, up 7-1 now.
Kelly plays his travel hockey with the Long Island Royals, 5 goals during the regular season. You won't see one much prettier than that one. Bethpage again, pouring it on. McCann, centering pass. Lissica almost had 4.
Great stop there. Made him be off the helmet.
Larson made the save, and now we've got a delayed penalty call here. It's going to be on West Seneca, and Lissica across the blue line. Lissica to the far side. It's taken off his stick. Lapertosa sent it around, and it's touched up by Wilczak. And things going from bad to worse for West Seneca.
They're getting frustrated here. The skill of Lissica just causing them to take penalties. They just can't contain him. Feeding circles, slashes, hooks, whatever. They're grabbing onto him. We saw that one play that you mentioned before when they would basically drag the defender through the neutral zone.
There's a cheering committee for Marco Lissica up along the glass there, and he reacted to that a little bit. Said hello back. He's at the point. Lapertosa sends it back up to the point. Lissica's got it along the half wall. Lissica, face-off circle, fires one over top of the goal. McCann on the far side half wall. Now to the point, moving in. There's a shot from Mavroukis in behind the goal. Lissica in the far corner. Lissica has it taken away momentarily. Of course, he gets it right back at the point. Lissica moving down the far side, and we're going to have a fight here. Well, you don't see this very often, I guess. I haven't seen it very often in high school hockey, and we had some punches thrown right in front of the goal. And this is what we didn't want to see happen.
And there's already still 10 minutes to go in the second period, so this is not a good sign for the rest of this game.
And we're going to have to see what they call here. Lissica was in the middle of it, and boy, he's going to the penalty box. You know, if he threw a punch, he could be in a little bit of trouble here. Again, you know, lots of games still to go. Lapratosa's going off, Lissica's going off, and you just, again, you want to hope for either team. You don't want to see misconducts. You don't want to see guys that are lost for future games over the weekend.
Yeah, especially you don't want to see anybody getting hurt, too, for something unnecessarily. A lot of time to go in this one. And
obviously, if you're West Seneca, the frustration is setting in. You're losing 7-1. Now you're shorthanded. Bethpage has been all over you. Even the first goal of the game scored by West Seneca didn't faze Bethpage at all. And now things are getting out of hand. And Bethpage, you have to be smart because you're looking at, you won your first game. You're on your way to winning the second game. So you've got thoughts of playing on Sunday morning in the semifinals. You don't want to lose any more players.
Especially when you have your best players in the box right now. You can't afford to lose them as well. You said Lissica has 3 goals in this game. He's sitting in the penalty box right now. You don't want him injured or suspended for a potential important game in this tournament.
They've got 2 minutes up on the board for Lissica, but you wonder if this is a 2-10 again.
He looks a little shocked sitting in the box.
It just, the way he's built, obviously there's a physical nature to his game. I mean, I don't know his exact number of penalty minutes during the course of the regular season. So, I mean, there's been times he's been in the box. People take penalties every now and then. It's going to happen. But again, you don't want to do something that you're going to regret. And obviously, West Seneca did something to get under his skin to make him react the way he just reacted. And the look on the Bethpage bench right now is, they're a little bit stunned. I'm wondering if Lissica's been thrown out of this game because now he's standing up and put his helmet back on, and they're going over there and talking to him.
And the officials want to get the game back going. We still have 10:19 to go in this second period.
Well, the good news for Bethpage is Marco Lissica is still in the penalty box, so he has not been. If he's been ejected from the game, he would not be sitting in the penalty box right now. So that's good news for Bethpage. So Definitely. They breathe aside the relief there.
I just can't believe we had a full fist fight in a game like this. I don't think I've ever seen that at that level. Seen some.
This is my
before.
First full year of calling high school hockey, and I've never seen anything like we just saw in front of the net. And again, I'm all being transparent. I'm still new to covering the game, but I can't imagine that happens a lot.
Yeah, that not to that extent with full punches being thrown. Nice mass save there.
Puck comes far side. Holman's going to try to track it down to the corner, in behind the goal. Thought about swooping in, got it out to the point to Sheehan. Back to Holman. Sheehan at the half wall. Holman in the corner. Sheehan tries to tip it. It comes out to center. Kelly. Jay Kelly, who had a highlight reel goal moments ago. Pass to Holman. Licorenzos fires a shot. And a save by Larson. He looked behind him, but the puck went in behind the goal.
Yeah, Kelly. Holman with a great little drop pass to Licorenzos.
Kelly sent Moran to the ice. Puck goes in behind the goal. Moran's got it again. Moran backhands one into the corner. Kelly going with Cieslik for the puck. Cieslik comes away with it. And he sends it out to center all the way down, and it's not going to go far enough for icing. Belize will play it there. Things have calmed down just a little bit here after that little fracas. Lorenzo spun away from the check.
There's going to become a point where both teams kind of have to realize what's important here.
Kamerzak played it to the far side. Lorenzo's in front. Alvarez knocked it away. Almost a hush has come over the building after that little get-together. Here come the Trojans. There's a shot sticked into the corner by Belize. Kelly gloves it down. Puck is sent back out to center all the way down. Again, not far enough for icing. Going back to play it is Kamerzak. Kamerzak in behind his own goal, just waiting. Looking up the ice. Puck played to center. Chip back. McCann's got it there for Bethpage. McAuliffe lost it. Here's Priori for West Seneca. Sends McCann down to the ice, and now McCann's got a word for Priori. Let's keep an eye on this. McCann and Priori bumping at the blue line. Puck played to center. Off a skate. Here's Priori across the line. McCann took it away. Up to Kelly. Sheehan lost it at center. Puck sent in by Alvarez into the corner. Sheehan up the wall. Puck play to center. McAuliffe on it there. Here's a 2-on-1. McAuliffe and McCann to McCann. Fires a shot wide. Another dangerous play there. And now a 2-on-1 for West Seneca. Back the other way. Alvarez in. Fires a shot. Blocker saved by Belize. Puck is still loose. Alvarez through the crease out the other way. Wadika backhands it out to the point. Puck sent right back towards Belize. Makes another save. Alvarez fires a shot. It's under Belize. Jude Alvarez had, in that sequence, Brendan, about 3 or 4 opportunities.
Yeah, I know. It was quite the play. They had a 2-on-1 chance, probably their best chance they've had in a long time, probably since they scored that goal, which was even a weird chance at the beginning of the game. This first 2-on-1 here. Great pass across.
This is the blocker save right here.
Yeah, great stuff. And then a rebound coming in right after to stay in position and not kind of float back and stay where you need to be. And then immediately after, there was another scurry of shots that he was able to contain in the net. There's a lot of flow in that last those last few plays.
I was going to say, I mentioned before, it was almost like a lull after that little incident that put Lissica in the penalty box.
Yeah,
with
much needed in this game.
Lapertosa. Teams have kind of chilled out a little bit. Puck goes into the corner. Vetter is there for West Seneca, sends it in behind the goal. And Bethpage will come to center. That's Nico Lorenzo getting some ice time there, the brother of Stavros. A 7-1 game. You're going to see some guys getting some ice time that don't normally get a whole lot of it. Nick Morgan back to play it here for Bethpage, sends it to the center ice line. Lorenzo's trying to make a play there, and West Seneca puts one in the net. And it's 7-2.
Good for West Seneca to get one back. Kind of change it, like we said, there's flow there. You know, the game slowed down a little bit. They're able to put one in the net and make this a more close game. Nice little nifty shot there.
That was Appenheimer.
Perfectly placed.
Matthew Appenheimer. Gets West Seneca back on the board. And it's 7-2, 6 minutes to go in period 2. Don't forget, after the second period, there's an intermission for an ice cut.
It's much needed.
Wadika, who's got a goal in the game, fired a shot. In the circle, out to the high slot. Holman from the face-off circle fires a shot that goes wide. Backhanded out to center. Seasick is there for the rebound, and he poked it to the side of the goal. Here's another shot right on, and Belize makes the save.
Yeah, it looks like getting a little lazy on defense is Bethpage, allowing a lot of these opportunities. West Seneca hanging up high, then a lot of good saves there.
I would say West Seneca has probably had their best play since the first couple of minutes. In these last couple of minutes, scoring a goal and coming close right there. Wilczak sent it in. Sheehan plays it around. Mavrukas is going to try to track it down the half wall. It's Homan that sends it out to center. And all the way down, let's see if they call this icing. And they will. And we've got a whistle with 5:06 to go in period 2.
I know you mentioned a little bit earlier that they're having the ice cut at the second intermission. I think that's good timing for, you know, each coach to kind of tell to his room to, you know, take it easy a little bit and not get involved with all the shenanigans.
Now face off to the right of Jonathan Larson. Police going for a stroll back by the Bethpage end of the ice.
There's a penalty coming.
Oh, there is a penalty.
Looked like a cross check.
And that will send Bethpage to the power play again. Half wall, Homan. Out to the point, Kelly. Homan again on the half wall. Into the corner. Licorenzos out to the point. It's tipped away, and Kelly's got to go all the way back down. Well, that penalty came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, it's still fun he's taking a stroll out there. He's not involved with the shenanigans.
Well, I thought that's what you were pointing to. I didn't see the player go to the box. Here's McCann across the line. Gets a return feed in the corner. McCann ducks his shoulder, side of the goal, fans on the shot, puck comes out to the far side. McCullough will play it back in, and now here's Licorenzos in the face-off circle. Licorenzos centering pass through the crease, Homan the other way. Homan into the corner, took a bump, goes down, and the puck comes to the near side, and it's kept in. Nicely done. Here's Kelly, sends it towards the far corner. Here's Licorenzos in the corner. Out to the point, McCullough holds possession, brought down. Puck still played by Bethpage. Into the high slot, Homan with a shot right on, and Larson makes the save, and he'll hold it.
I don't know how they kept the puck in that many times, especially in a one-on-two situation. This shows the speed and the skill and how strong they are on the puck with their hands this Bethpage team is. Do not want to give up possession.
Down to 3:59 to go in the second period. Looking down to our left, we see Belmore Merrick gathering for our next game. Final game of the day here, coming up after this one.
Yep, taking on Lancaster, gathered in front of us here as well. Lancaster, the big come-from-behind win against Long Beach in the first game of the day. Started way back at 8 in the morning.
You need some coffee?
We'll see.
Well,
I made it this far.
Not to try and equal you, but I've been up since 4 in the morning doing an update shift at Fox News Headlines this morning, so that's why I couldn't be involved with you guys all day. But we're here now, getting a chance to see some of the action.
Yeah, hockey's fun, so I could be here all day.
Absolutely. What's more fun than this? Here's Kelly moving in, fires a shot, deflected in front. Goes through the other way. Vetter circling behind his own goal, sends it back around, kept in by Homan. Homan to the face-off circle. Backhands one off the boards. Here's Kelly. Back to Homan. Face-off circle. Fires a shot. It's deflected over the glass and out of play.
Yeah, great little shoulder save there on Homan by goaltender. It's a little tough shot to save as he cuts into the slot. It's also funny to me how there's no netting here on the glass.
And Bethpage, I did a lot of games in Bethpage this year. They've got the netting up in behind the goals and all the way around.
This is the only rink I've seen that doesn't have any anywhere. Usually it's standard behind the net.
Of course, I like this broadcast position.
Yeah, very nice space.
Very good spot here. Into the face-off circle to McCann. Puck goes in behind the goal. Wadika was there. McCann tracks it down. Now here's Kelly moving in. Kelly face-off circle. Fires a shot. Save by Larson. Comes out the other way. Back into the corner. Spanos tries to play it for Bethpage. Puck was taken away by Raniero and around the other way, and we're going to have a penalty here. And I think this is going to be a rough on, is that Spanos that's going to go? It looks like it's going to be Konstantin Spanos going to the penalty box.
Now we're just getting regular penalties.
Yeah, this is the mundane penalties of a hockey game, not the 2 and 10s, the fisticuffs.
And Lissica's still in the box from that before.
Well, clearly that was a 2 and 10. And now here's a potential 3-on-1 for Bethpage. Here's McCann in the slot, centering pass across, and Morgan couldn't put it past Larson. Puck behind the goal, players go down, puck is loose, and West Seneca comes away with it. That was a 3-on-1 for Bethpage shorthanded. McCann with the steal. McCann in the slot, went down, tried to center it to Licorenzos, but it's taken away. Golden opportunities for Bethpage. Shorthanded, they already have a shorthanded goal in the game by Marco Lissica.
They're forcing a lot of turnovers on that forecheck.
Licorenzos at center, lost it off his stick. And West Seneca back the other way with Raniero. Raniero lost it. And now Licorenzos the other way, a 1-on-2, but he's got some space. Face-off circle, fires a shot over top of the goal. And the Trojans back the other way. 55 seconds to go on the power play. Vetter along the wall. Had some help there from Vittoria, who took it in behind the goal. Now Alvarez to Vetter on the near side. Out to the point. Now goes right side. There's a shot. Glove save by Belize. Off the shot from Declan Vittoria. Now 1:17 to go in the second. It's 7-2 Bethpage.
Belize has been good when he's had to be. He's still giving up the 2 goals, but when he's been tested, coming up strong, especially on that last sequence there.
Face off to the left of Belize. Wadika wins the draw. Puck sent back around and all the way down. 22 seconds to go on the penalty to Spanos. Seconds left here for West Seneca to try and make something happen on the power play. Puck sent over top of the goal. Another shot off the side of the goal, in behind the net. And Bethpage is able to kill off the power play, and the puck comes out to center. Damian Kamerzak played it to the far side. Now Wadika will try to chase it down on the far side. It's a delayed offside on Bethpage.
Calling it intentional offside there.
Intentional, going to bring it all the way down. Rest of the Lancaster hockey team huddling now right down below us as they get set to take on Belmore Merrick in the final game of the day here at the Long Beach Ice Arena.
Yeah, 2 heavyweights going down, 2 teams that won their first 2 games. Excuse me, first game.
Under 30 seconds to go in the period. Centering pass in front. There's a save by Belize on the doorstep. Moran was right there, and Belize robbed him.
What 2 great saves that he just made, robbery style.
Here's Holman to center, across the line. Holman moving in, fires a shot, and a save. Licorenzos on the rebound. Holman tried a shot. Tracks it down to the corner. Here's Holman, and off the post. Did that go in? No, it hit the post and came right back out at the buzzer. Bethpage thought it might have hit something in the back of the net. But in any event, it's a post shot, and we've reached the end of the second period with the score. Bethpage 7, West Seneca 2. We'll take an intermission. We'll come back with the third period here on LI Sports Network. Peter Schwartz, Brendan Yerkes back at the Long Beach Ice Arena. And after an intermission, we head to period 3 with Bethpage leading this one by a score of 7-2. West Seneca scored the opening goal of the game, Brendan, and then 7 straight goals for Bethpage. Then we had that little fracas that involved Marco Lissica, who has a hat trick in this game. And the game kind of settled down after that. West Seneca getting another goal back. And we've got a 7-2 game going to the third.
Yeah, I mean, for the Bethpage slowing down. They've had Lissica in the box this whole time based on that, whatever you just called it. I don't know. But I don't know what Fracas, yeah. We'll go with that.
Oh, brouhaha?
Yeah. Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll get my thesaurus out.
Makes it fun. You know. But Bethpage, they've had Lissica in the box, and they've been getting more of their deeper bench guys out on there. So they haven't scored as many goals, but they still controlled the play.
Vetter popped one into the air there, comes out to the point and out. Here's Holman across the line to the face-off circle, centering pass in front, looking for McCullough, and it's knocked away. And to the far side it goes, and it'll be played out by Swartwood. And here's Holman. Holman towards McCann behind the goal. McCann is dropped behind the net. Puck played to center, and here's a potential breakaway here for Raniero. Centering pass again. In behind the goal is Vetter. Puck played all the way out. And Larson out of his net to play it. Moran sends it towards center. It hits a bad part of the boards, came out, and Kelly is able to get it over to the far side. Here's Kelly again. Kelly's got a highlight reel goal in this game. Also took 2 penalties when things were starting to get a little out of hand. McCullough skated to center. Kind of a little difficulty there with one of those strides. He might have hit a rut in the ice.
Yeah, it's still wet ice too to start the period.
Now the puck just choppy play here at center ice. Morand backhands one towards the center ice area. Raniero let it go. Here's Alvarez with the puck knocked away. And McCullough tries it down the near side. It's taken back here by Morgan, and Holman will send it in. Alvarez back to play it. Sends it to the far side, played out further by Riccio. There's a hit at center on Morand by Wadika. And now here's Oppenheimer, who's got a goal in the game. Lorenzo tries to take it away, but here's a shot, score! Ryan Priori. That's back-to-back goals for West Seneca to make it 7-3.
Yeah, I mean, is it just that if you take penalties and find yourself in the box, this is what's going to happen? Like 2 of the best players for Bethpage sitting in the box. Now, West Seneca's had the opportunity to generate more offense, and it's kind of the same those goals that Lissica scored. We found himself in that same slot area with 2 top corner shots just like that one.
Face off at center. See Justin Verdi out there for Bethpage, number 14. I don't think we've seen him until this point. He's going to try to track this one down, but it comes to Cieslik, who sent it in deep. Now Bethpage back the other way. Here's a shot right on, glove saved by Larson, and he'll hold it.
What about that music?
They should have quit with Nickelback before. They didn't consult me on the musical choices today. Off the draw, here's a shot by Lissica out of the box. Into the corner, Holman. Remember, Lissica's got a hat trick in this game. Puck sent all the way down. Priori. Here's Lissica, face-off circle, into the corner. Centering pass, side of the goal, and Larson makes the stop.
Yeah, Lissica's first shift after coming back out of the box, already making an impact, almost squeezing that puck through.
Down to 13:37 to go in the third. Don't forget Lancaster, Belmore, Merrick to follow right here on LI Sports Network. Here's a shot by Morgan, and Lissica tried to deflect it, but it went right on. Jonathan Larson made the save. Lissica had to be chomping at the bit to get out of the penalty box.
Yeah, you saw it, but right when they were putting him in, he did not want to stay in
off
there.
the face-off, a shot and a save, and he gets it back behind the goal. Lissica centering pass to Homan. Behind the goal, Lissica again. Lissica to the face-off circle, strong on the puck. Kicks it in behind the goal to Homan. Homan with players for West Seneca going down in front of their own goal. Lissica in the corner. Lissica dances to the goal line. Tries to stick one in, it goes in behind the goal. Centering pass, and Larson grabs it with his glove, and he'll hold on with 13:01 to go.
It looked like Lissica was going to pick up the puck and attempt a Michigan there, but I think he had second thoughts with
Can you
the
do
defender
that?
right there.
Can you do it?
I haven't tried,
no,
honestly, because I don't know. I work on other things. I'm not going to find myself in that position.
You like to play
Michigan.
a safe game, a nice, courteous, professional game, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not going to find myself in a situation doing Michigan. Maybe one day.
Licarenzos, the center, taken off the puck there by Riccio. But Bethpage has it back in the corner. Scoleri getting some ice time as well. Licarenzos along the half wall. Here's Scoleri in the corner. Scoleri centering pass in front for McCann, and he couldn't get his blade on it. Out to the point, Morgan. Morgan to McCann on the half wall. Back out to Morgan. Sends it to the far side for Sheehan. Down low. Goes in behind the goal. McCann into the corner. Up the boards. Morgan holds it in. Into the slot. Licarenzos fires a shot. Saved by Larson. And he holds on.
Yeah, another good sustained pressure from Bethpage, just cycling it around. Almost like a power play the way they're passing around. Looking for that open shot. Getting a shot from Morgan from the point. And you haven't been able to score in a while.
It seems like, not to sound like the movie Frozen, seems like it's been forever since Bethpage has scored a goal.
Yeah.
Out to the point, Sheehan can't hold it in. Morgan misplays it. Here is a chance for Raniero, and a goal! Nathan Raniero makes it 7-4.
Now all of a sudden we have a game. It's only a 3-goal game. Talking about Bethpage still running the play, and then here comes West Seneca now with the 3 unanswered goals. Looks like they're getting a little lazy defensively.
And now I think you'll see Jeff Schmier, the head coach of Bethpage, going back to business here and getting his A-list players more playing time again here. Wadika takes the face-off. Wadika's got a goal in the game. Well, West Seneca, you give them credit. They were down in the dumps, down 7-1. And they've made a game of it here. It's 3 straight goals. But now here's Lissica. Face-off circle. Fires a shot. Deflected. Lissica tries to get it back. Rubbed out by 2 players. The puck comes to the far side. Wadika will try to shoot it back in, but it's deflected out of play into the West Seneca bench, and we'll have a face-off.
Yeah, this is a great effort from West Seneca to not buy into the frustration and to come out and kind of show that they deserve to be here, because they're one of the better teams in that Western New York Hockey League, and being down 7-1 to battle back and make it 7-4 and make it look respectable for themselves.
Here's Wadika, sends it off the wall. Vetter. Appenheimer sent it in. Kelly back to play it for Bethpage. Backhands one to Lissica, chips it out to center. Bethpage is trying to get that goal to get the momentum back. They've given up 3 in a row. Puck into the corner. Wadika sends it around. Here's Priori, who's got a goal in this comeback here by West Seneca, and now Lissica. Lissica skating to center. Down the near side. Makes a move. Face-off circle towards the goal. And he's tripped up in front of the net. No, and there's the call. For a moment, I didn't know if they were going to call a penalty, and they do. As Lissica draws the penalty, skating from end to end and pulled down in front of the goal.
Yeah, the back official was the one who ended up making that call. Yeah, great move by Lissica, doing what he does, taking it all by himself, cutting along the near wall, cutting to the net, and then gets taken out right as he's about to take the shot around the goaltender. Now, Bethpage gets a power play. This could bring them their momentum back. I think it's much needed. And even though they've given up those 3 unanswered goals, I still think they've been the better team in this one.
Oh, there's no question about it, but there's certainly been a drop-off in their play from the time that it was 7-1. And listen, you give West Seneca all the credit in the world for coming back, but let's see if Bethpage can get that momentum back here on the power play. Wadika, near side, Licarenzos along the half wall. Bethpage on the power play. Here's a shot that's deflected over top of the goal. Damian Kazmierzak was called for the penalty, taking down Lissica in front. And he is in the penalty box, down to 1:43 on the power play. Here's Kelly, far side. In the slot, Licarenzos fires a shot, save right into the chest of Jonathan Larson, and he holds on. Here's a backhand shot by Holman, and a whistle off the face-off, and we're going to have an interference call here, and that may wipe out the rest of the Bethpage power play. And it looks like it's at Holman going off.
Yep, looks like it.
It is Matthew Holman.
Yeah, I think it's just been Bethpage playing a little bit more lackadaisical since they've gone up so big.
Face off to the right of Belize. Puck comes out to the point. There's a shot saved by Belize into the corner. Alvarez taken away. Here's Lissica. Lissica down the near side. We're skating 4 apiece plus the goalies. Lissica moving at center. Lissica dances across the blue line. Has it taken off his stick. Comes to center. Kelly across the blue line. To the slot. Kelly taken off the play. Puck goes to the corner. Nice play there by Vetter to take Kelly off the play. Sheehan back in his own end. To the near side, Licarenzos. Leaves it for Lissica. Lissica, face-off circle, fires a shot over top of the goal, comes out to center. And Kelly will go in his own zone to play it. Tried to feed Licarenzos, it went off the skate of Sheehan, and now Kelly's got it back behind his own goal. And now Lissica feeds far side. A backhand shot goes wide of the mark by Licarenzos. Puck comes all the way through. Larson might have gotten his stick on that shot by Licarenzos. Lissica bothered, couldn't get that shot away. And the puck comes back out to center ice, and Kelly's going to go back to play it. Now here's Lissica to the line. Lissica moving in, fires a shot, he scores! Marco Lissica, it's going to go down as a shorthanded goal, his second of the game, and it's 8-4.
Yeah, second shorthanded goal of the game, isn't that absurd? Teammate comes on side, carries it in, and looking for the pass, but you know he's going to shoot it with that leaseless shot that he has. This time he goes top left corner, knocks up the water bottle, and now Bethpage is their first goal of the period, first in a while. It's now 8-4.
His fourth goal of the game for Lissica, 2 of them shorthanded.
He goes off the ice, now they're shorthanded.
And boy, did Bethpage need that one to stem the tide and get it back to a 4-goal lead with 8.5 minutes to go. Puck is Played back to center. Goes in behind the goal. Actually, they made a goaltending change, Brendan. That's Hayden Dawson in goal now for West Seneca. We didn't even notice that at the start of the period, but a goaltending change for West Seneca. That's Hayden Dawson. First time we saw his back to us, and they don't have numbers on their sleeves, so Hayden Dawson now in goal for West Seneca with an 8-4 lead for Bethpage. Raniero tried to send it in front. He did, and there's a backhand shot. Police makes the save, and it gets kicked out to center. And here comes Licarenzos dancing across the blue line. Here's Wadika, fires a shot. Fanned on it at first, got the rebound, and a save there again by Dawson. And he'll hold on with a little over 7.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, just fanned on the shot. Maybe if he didn't, he could have did the same thing that Lissica, just didn't put that in the top corner.
So after giving up 3 straight goals, Bethpage has restored a little bit of order, and they've had a little bit better of the play in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, even though they've been a little bit lazy, I think they've kept up. They played a little smarter, and they've been less aggressive.
Lissica fires one and winds around the glass and out of play into the West Seneca bench, and we'll have another face-off. Still to come, Lancaster and Belmore Merrick. That's coming up after this one.
Our last game of the night.
We're seeing Lancaster start to gather again in front of us. They'll be wearing their white uniforms later tonight against Belmore and Merrick. And the Trojans get it out to center, but Kelly will play it there. You know, Lissica's got the 4 goals in the game. I think Kelly, and here's a play in front, and a shot saved by Dawson. Off was shot by Verdi. So Verdi had a great chance there. I'll get back to my point right now as we have a stoppage of play and an offsides at the line. But I was about to say Lissica has the 4 goals in the game, but I think the Jake Kelly goal where he swooped around the goal and came in front and scored, I think for me that's the highlight of the night.
Yeah, I mean that one was just an amazing individual effort. Just to be able to, the way he stepped up on the play as a defenseman just took all the risk in the world and it paid off.
Off the draw, and Bethpage has gone to the bench again because out there for the first time I've seen tonight is Michael Mackholtz. Puck comes back to Belize. He sends it into the corner. Mavrukas is out there for Bethpage as well. And here's Licarenzos to center. It's a 2-on-1. Licarenzos feeds far side. Wadika shot saved by Dawson, and he holds on.
Another high-quality chance. They've had so many of these odd man rushes today. That one's passed across, another great shot.
Well, Bethpage definitely has regained their mojo to the point where they've been comfortable in putting some of the reserve players back on the ice again. Morgan and Sheehan are at the points. Shot right on again, and Dawson makes the save. Wadika on the left here for Bethpage. He gets the puck off the faceoff out to the line of Morgan, who held it in, but backhands one right to the West Seneca player, Vetter. Vetter centering in front. There's a shot, score! West Seneca answers it right back to make it 8-5.
The quick one off the rush.
I think that was Adam Catlin. We'll take a look at it again.
Looked like Belize didn't see it coming.
Well, that might have been Raniero in front there too. I couldn't see.
But a quickly shot out in front and immediately redirected as like a soft shot over his shoulder.
Well, in any event, it's another goal for West Seneca to make it 8-5. And Vetter at the line there for West Seneca. Had it taken away by Lissica momentarily. Loose puck at the line. Here's Lissica. Lissica, face-off circle, fires a shot that whistles wide. Dawson might have gotten a piece of it. Puck held in at the line. It goes into the corner. Going back to play it was Alvarez, and there's a shot. Score! It's Sheehan. Michael Sheehan rips one home, and it's 9-5.
Well, they get one right back. Bethpage. Sheehan just picking it up on the turnover, walking in again. So much time and space in the slot, and he puts it home. We've seen that so many times tonight from Bethpage, and every chance they've had, they've put it in the net.
So Bethpage answers that one right back. Scoleri sends it to the line. Sent back out to the Bethpage end of the ice. Going back to play it is Kelly. Chased down there by Raniero. Pass to the near side, across the line, Verdi. Drops it for Lissica. He fires one, just missed the upper corner of the net. Puck winds around to the near side. Lissica tracks it down the corner. Centering pass right on, and Dawson made the save on the side of the goal. Scoleri couldn't hold it in deep, and now West Seneca gets it out to center. Pass ahead to Cieslik. But the puck comes loose, and here is Lissica. Oh, dangerous there right in front of his own goal. Regathers it back, and now he'll just circle back in behind his own goal. And we've got a whistle here as Lissica played it behind his own net. And I'm not quite sure why they blew the whistle, but the faceoff is coming all the way back to the West Seneca end of the ice.
I'm confused.
You want to harbor a guess on that one there, Brendan?
I can't tell you. Very confused.
Michael Brown, you want to guess as to why that faceoff went all the way down the other way? No idea. He just woke up. It's been a long day for Michael too. Puck goes into the corner, centering pass. Holman in the slot, fires one just wide. Now into the corner. Lorenzo's ducks away from a check. Puck winds around the boards. Kept in at the half wall there. Now comes out to center, and Holman is going to track it down in his own zone. He'll get a return pass, and the puck comes out to center ice. Here's Lorenzo's. Gets away from a check there. There's a 2-on-1 down low. McCann in front, fires one wide. Now Lorenzo's again on the near side. Lost it. And here's the pass to the far side. Sheehan's going to go all the way back to play it, beating Oppenheimer to the puck. Now at center is Raniero. Raniero gathers it again, taken away by Lorenzo's. Lorenzo's across the blue line, gets around a player who fell down, fires a shot wide, comes around to the near side, and Kelly plays it at center. Now McCann battling with Oppenheimer, who takes it away. Oppenheimer to Raniero. Raniero into the corner. Centering pass goes through the crease and out the other way. Oppenheimer played it to the point, and it comes out. Here's a 2-on-1 for Bethpage. There's a shot saved by Dawson. Bethpage was looking for a penalty there, maybe even a penalty shot.
It seems to be getting a little chippy again, going both sides.
I'm sorry, Brent, that was Lorenzo's who got in on the net, and he was the one looking for the call. Off the draw, Lissica, he scores! That's 5! Marco Lissica gets one for the thumb. He's got 5 goals, and it's 10-5 Bethpage.
The same thing he's done this entire game, just gets it in the slot. That one he just spun around and shot it. It looked like he wasn't even looking.
It was like effortless on his part. And here he comes again, looking for 6. Lissica, backhand shot, it's knocked down. Rebound comes in front. Lapertosa is robbed by Dawson. Wow.
This is quite the performance by Lissica tonight. Same amount of goals as the entire West Seneca team. what I was saying before, this game's getting chippy again. Luckily, it didn't get to the point that we thought it would.
Marco Lissica, who spent a considerable, you keep in mind, he spent a lot of time in the penalty box too. Granted, he had the hat trick before he had that little incident where he got a 2 and a 10, but he's come back out of the box. He's got 2 more goals. He's got 2 shorthanded goals tonight. And we just saw him get 2 more, and he's got 5. He probably could have had about 7 or 8 tonight.
This is a stat line for the record books.
Lissica behind his own goal, and he gets so much ice time. It's incredible. Every time you look out there, when he's not in the box, he's on the ice.
I don't think he was. I think that was the only times he wasn't on the ice, when he was in the box.
There's a shot. Dawson makes the save. 2:06 to go. Well, now if you're at Bethpage, you have a breathe a sigh of relief that the momentum West Seneca had. Now you start to look ahead to the rest of the weekend and a chance where you start to think about, being involved in that semifinal on Sunday morning.
Yeah, you feel better that you didn't get complacent, even though you did roll off a little bit, that you got it back to what you started off at this game doing.
And here's a shot wide. Police made the save. Rebound comes out in front and across the crease. That was Vetter, who had an open net. And the puck just hopped over his stick again. And remember, for Bethpage, and we've talked about this at the top, there was a fanned clearing attempt there, but now they finally get it to Vetter at the line. I'll get back to my point in just a second, because here comes West Seneca. There's a shot right on. Belize, I think he sticked it in behind the goal. There's a scrum in front of the net, and the puck comes out the other way, and Licarenzos will send the center for McCullough, taken back by West Seneca. Here's Vetter moving in. Vetter backhands a shot. Belize made the save. West Seneca thought they might have scored a goal there. We got a penalty call here on Bethpage. But, back to my point for just a second. Bethpage has a sense of unfinished business because they felt like their run to the Nassau County Championship was stalled by the fact that they lost so many players to travel for their quarterfinal game against Half Hollow Hills, and they really felt like they had to have a chance to compete against Syosset later in that tournament. And now, here in the States, they've kind of settled down. They've got their full team back. For the most part, there's a couple of injuries. They got to be feeling a whole lot better about themselves right now.
Absolutely. This is a huge, huge win.
Wadika at center, plays it back into his own zone. We're in the final minute of play. Puck comes out to center. And now West Seneca with Victoria at the line, gets a return pass along the half wall, backhands it out to the point. Pattison was there. Now Lissica. Does he have one more in him? There's 30 seconds to go. Lissica to center, to the blue line, to the slot, makes a move, gets him behind the goal. Down goes Alvarez. Lissica's going to track it down in the corner. Out to the point, there's a shot that goes wide by Wadika with 20 seconds to go. In lacrosse, they call 6 goals a sock trick. Lissica's one shy of that. And there's 7 seconds to go. He won't get it. But still, a tremendous performance by Marco Lissica and the Bethpage Golden Eagles, and they defeat West Seneca by a score of 10-5. They sweep their 2 games on this opening day of the States, and now Brendan, they get to get some sleep and come right back tomorrow and try and get themselves ready for a semifinal on Sunday morning.
Yeah, definitely, Wade, you want to close it out. Hopefully you want to get some other guys involved. You're happy to have your star player and Lissica come out and score all those goals, but I think it's the rest of the team. It's what helps you in those extra games and those meaningful games, who else you have around them.
So for Brendan Yerkes, our entire crew, I'm Peter Schwartz. Our final score, Bethpage over West Seneca 10-5. Thanks for watching on LI Sports Network.